Now, number 4 is Japhia. And this one is important. Japhia, king of Lachish. Japhia means God causes you to be bright. It means enlightened. It means impregnated with revelation and dreams. Japhia, king of Lachish. The thing about this demon is that it gives you dreams, gives you vision, gets you excited, fully pregnant, but you never birth it. This spirit works especially in men. Great idea, work in the idea, invest in the idea, passionate about the idea. 2 years later, 3 years later, the idea never become a reality. This is so dangerous because it is recurrent. And you'll find that sometimes men will say again, I have another idea. And the wives are saying, look, I can't stand this insecurity anymore. I can't go through this anymore. How many times are we going to try another idea? We're losing our home. We're losing this with another idea. Yes, but this one will work. And the spirit here of Japhia overshadow you, impregnate you with a dream. You birth that thing. It's in your stomach. You're working it. 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 9 months later, you birth nothing. And it brings soul sorrow. It brings discouragement. If you're not careful, it brings shame. Because you're tired of it. And you yourself are embarrassed about it. Because you're scared to tell anybody that you have another idea. Because you're embarrassed out of the whole thing. You know, it's like a miscarriage. One couple came to me and said, Pastor Pat, you know, we have 3 children. Of course, no more children. And then she got pregnant. And she came and she was talking about it. She says, you know, I didn't want this baby. I didn't want to get pregnant. I said, stop right now. We're not going to allow a spirit of rejection right now in your abdomen. And so we dealt with it. And so we dealt with the whole thing, and she began to see that it was a gift. She prepared her house, prepared everything, prepared her mind. We're having another baby. I'm ready for it now. Thank God for the gift. This is another gift. 2 months later, she miscarried. She said it was such a great loss. She said, my heart was ready for it. I prepared my home for it. My husband and I accepted it. We're already preparing what we're going to do now with another child. And now it's miscarried. What a great loss. Even though I didn't want the child to begin with, but it's still a great loss. God showed me that that is the great loss a man feels when he has a dream. He invests time. He invests energy. He invests energy. And then there is a miscarry. This spirit can be recurrent, cyclical, over and over again. The enemy drives you in passion and then let you down with a miscarry. This is a plague among many people. You find that you can't bring full birth to the dream because it always miscarry. You're passionate, you're excited, and you never get into full birth. This is cyclical. I call it sometimes the anniversary demon because it moves to another level where it's recurrent. And you look back in your life and you're thinking, yes, I've tried many businesses and it just never worked. I had many great ideas and it just never worked. And yes, my wife has suffered because of it. And yes, my family has suffered because of it. And yes, I just realized that's what has been happening to me. I am enlightened, I'm awakened, I plan, I dream, but I miscarry. It's a spirit. It is a spirit. It is a spirit that is trying to bring upon you such discouragement that you never dream again. And then number 5, Debir, king of Eglon. Debir means inspired speech. And this is where the enemy will whisper to you a familiar spirit. This is the one, actually, that I call the anniversary demon. This is the one that drives you into circle. For example, lethargy. You're always tired. And every so often in your life, you find you get sick the same time. This anniversary thing will come upon you every Christmas or every certain upon time of the year, you get attacked in the same way. A spirit of tiredness, a spirit of infirmity. You move every time you're going to press to the next level, you get sick. It whispers into your ear. It's cyclical. Note in your life certain things that are cyclical. It's recurrent, just like winter. It comes back again. And every time you think you hit it, it comes back again. It's a familiar spirit that is familiar to your weakness. And because it's cyclical, it arrests you in a cycle. These are the 5 demons that are left in the place of Makeda. Joshua began to lead the people. After he destroyed all the soldiers, he took out these kings and he told the people, put your foot upon them, take the sword, chop their heads off, and then hang them on a tree to make sure that all these curses will no longer work with you. Let me ask you, you are in that place. You are in that professional world. You are in that business world. Has the enemy been using any of these demonic entities to attack you in your life?